well, Jake Odum. Big game. I mean, you guys you took a little bit of a punch in the mouth early, but you guys responded to it, didn't let it get you down, and really kind of controlled the second half. Talk about against a team like Evansville, a team you have a lot of respect for. That has to mean a lot to both of you guys.
Yeah, like I said earlier in the week, Evansville is always one of the toughest teams on the schedule. They bring it every year. 2 years ago, we were up 17 and blew it twice on them because they just grind on you. They work screens, cuts, the whole game, and you got to really play for 40 minutes against that team, or else you're going to get beat. And we started off a little slow, but that second half defense that we played really picked it up for us and helped us on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, it seemed like it started late in the first half. You guys were able to get some more stops on Evansville. Evansville was really hot at the beginning of the game. But what do you think got you pointed in the right direction? Was there a moment, was there anything in there that kind of stuck out?
Well, at the beginning, I mean, you got to credit Evansville for hitting good shots, but we were playing decent defense there. They were hitting some mid-range jumpers. But what was good for our team was we stuck with it, and we kept fighting, kept battling, kept checking them on their screens and bumping them and being physical with them, and just being competitive for the whole game is what separated us, I think, at the end.
How tough is it to play against a scorer like Colt Ryan? I mean, he just seems like he can fill it up from anywhere on the court.
I mean, he's an unbelievable player. He feels like each game he plays, he's getting 20 points at least. With a guy like that, you just got to stick somebody on him and kind of put him in a no-help situation, and then the other four guys got to buckle down and cover more ground on the floor and help situations and put more ball pressure on the ball to stop them from getting the ball to him. And Lucas Idle did a great job tonight on him, guarding him, keeping him out. The other guys did well too, but Lucas was the main guy that stopped him from getting the ball.
Manny, can you talk about this team has tended this year to play a little bit better in the second half of games, and obviously you played very well in the second half. Can you talk about how comfortable? I know you would have preferred to be up at halftime, but you guys don't seem to get rattled, when you have a halftime deficit like you did today, and played pretty well in the second half.
We just like to stay in like what we're doing. We realized that they were hitting some shots in the first half, and we knew they weren't going to be able to keep that pace up. Well, we were hoping at least they weren't going to be able to keep hitting the way they were hitting in that early first half. So we just want to continue to give good effort and just keep making it difficult for their scorers to get some shots off, and just contest their shots. Guys like Cole Ryan and Cox just make difficult plays, and we just stuck with it and just kind of took back the deficit a little bit and got the lead.
You've played in big games before, both here and when you're at Gonzaga, and you probably heard from your teammates and certainly from the coaches how tough Evansville is and all that. Can you talk about raising your game to match that toughness, and also kind of maybe the juice you get from playing against a team like Evansville, who's going to make it tough on you, but you made it tough on them by hitting some shots?
Coach always tell me just like keep moving without the ball, and that's what I just did tonight. And some of the shots just fell tonight. I don't know if this is so much of them like being tough and me bringing that coming to play tough. But it's just some shots just fell tonight. That's all.
Jay Kitchell, 2 games in a row now. It seems when a team needs a bucket, you happen to be the guy that gets the ball and you're making it happen. Seem to be fitting into that role pretty well. When the team needs some help, needs to be a little injection in them. You seem to be the guy that does it.
I just try to really just try to stay within my role and find open spots. And with a guy like Jake, you just kind of have to be ready at all times. And so I just kind of try to have my hands ready, and it makes it pretty easy when you catch it right under the basket and you can just lay it in. So I just try to stay within my role on the team, and that's to play defense and hit a shot here and there, and it's been working for us.
Jake, can you talk about that too? I mean, Kitch did a great job of it tonight. Justin's been doing a good job of it. The post guys are doing a good job of being in a catching position for you when you have the ball. That was evident tonight when you guys started to come back. Talk about that and the job these guys are doing to get themselves opportunities.
Yeah, well, with tonight, they were sticking a little bit more on the ball screens. They were hedging a little bit longer, and they do a great job of getting down to the top of the arc and getting kind of big in there, spreading their arms like a field goal post, so to say. And they weren't coming off the weak side help, so they were leaving us open there for open shots. And you got to credit these guys because they make some tough catches going backwards, moving to the side, turning, and being able to catch and finish at the rim. And if we keep doing things like that, we're going to be tough to guard, especially with kids going 4 for 4 inside tonight. That's big time.
This is 4 in a row over Evansville, and I know it's a game that you guys take seriously. You know, just talk about that. All the games have been tough, but you guys have found a way against them and kind of conjured up your own toughness to win them. You know, just talk about that aspect of this.
Well, anytime you're playing a team in state, you want to win. You want to win so bad. And obviously they're in conference, so it's big for us there. But you know, we kind of took an approach similar to Ball State this year, where we just came out at the beginning, just wanted to be really aggressive and kind of knocking them out. We didn't do that quite tonight, but with a team like this, being an in-state rival, you know, we really want to get on them and win each game, and it helps with our recruiting and our ranking in conference also.
I know going into this, you guys don't look at it as a game that's on TV. It's a wider audience that's going to see this with it being on FSN Midwest. But what does it do for you guys to know that you guys went out there on TV that, like I said, a lot of people are going to see, and you guys were able to show that this team is pretty good, and the reason they're fighting for that first place in the Valley spot is because you guys play well as a team, and you guys go out there and are able to beat teams like Evansville. That's yeah, any three.
No, you got it.
I mean, to me personally, I don't really look at it as a TV game. You know, it's all the same. Once you get out there between the lines, you don't even really notice anybody in the crowd, or hardly anybody out there. But it is nice, especially to get a win on there. Like I said earlier, it helps with recruiting. You know, it helps with the conference. You know, people get to watch you in the conference, kind of see how tough you are, and kind of get you in the back of their minds. But me personally, it doesn't really matter to me. You know, I'm going to go out there and try and play as hard as I can. And I'm sure it's the same with these other guys, no matter if we're on national television or playing here just locally.
Hey, thanks, guys. Thanks, Joe.